I can't prepare any speech, not because I didn't want to.
New day, new drama in South Africa. According to new reports, Presley Chweneyagae's body was forced out of the casket for refusing to be buried. Please like this video as you watch. The funeral service of acclaimed South African actor Presley Chweneyagae, best known for his role as Cobra in The River, became a major talking point across social media platforms on Saturday, June 7th. The event, held to commemorate his life and legacy, drew widespread attention, both for the heartfelt tributes and an unexpected moment during the burial. As Chweneyagae's white coffin was being lowered into the ground, an awkward technical hiccup occurred. The coffin got stuck midway. This emotional and unsettling moment was captured on video, sparking an outpouring of reactions on Twitter. The footage also showed Chweneyagae's wife, Charlene Kirk, overcome with grief, crying uncontrollably as she was comforted by her children and other family members standing close by. The mishap did not go unnoticed by social media users. Some tried to find meaning in the moment, with one user commenting, "He doesn't want to go, we can all see the box didn't want to go down," implying that the late actor's spirit was not ready to part. During the funeral, a solemn eulogy was being delivered by fellow actor Warren Masemola while the coffin was visible in the background on the broadcast. The poignant juxtaposition of tribute and the image of the stuck casket struck a chord with viewers. Another user remarked, "What was wrong with this funeral service? Coffin couldn't go down smoothly, Jay." Many fans, still in disbelief, shared how the news of Chweneyagae's passing had stunned them. One said, "When I heard the news, people said Cobra died. I thought it was a joke, but it wasn't. R.I.P., King of Acting." Another shared a more reflective sentiment. "This is a difficult moment, but strength to the family and friends." Some took the opportunity to critique broader trends in South African funerals. A Twitter user noted, "Black funerals have become too extravagant and expensive. It's like funerals are a lifestyle now. Families should be allowed to mourn in peace, not have their grief turned into a media spectacle. Too much is spent on booze, parties, and flashy funerals." Despite the critiques, heartfelt tributes poured in from fellow actors and fans alike. One user, at Remiazania2, described Masemola's speech as a touching and sincere tribute to a great South African actor who helped us connect deeply with the characters he portrayed. Another user, however, expressed mixed feelings. "Friends will embarrass you. Now his family will think he was playing for both sides," hinting at possible interpersonal drama. The grief felt by those close to Presley was palpable. "Losing a friend is hard. There's no one to share your pain with," wrote one mourner. Others reflected on the duality between an actor's on-screen roles and their real-life identity. "It's eye-opening to see these actors as themselves. Presley was so different from Cobra, and I respected that," tweeted another fan. Amid the tributes and discussions, one viewer called attention to a past incident involving Chweneyagae where he reportedly called out excessive drinking, urging someone to share that video as a testament to his values. Chweneyagae, whose work had a powerful cultural impact, left behind a rich legacy in South African television and film. His portrayal of Cobra was beloved by many for its rawness and relatability. As tributes continue to pour in, the emotional weight of his departure is being felt deeply across the country. The unusual and emotional funeral has sparked conversations not only about his life and work, but also about how society chooses to celebrate and mourn its icons. Certainly, here's a longer, paraphrased version of the article that maintains the core message but uses entirely original wording and structure to avoid copyright issues. Presley Chweneyagae refuses the grave? The viral hoax that had Mzansi talking. In the age of digital misinformation and viral hoaxes, it doesn't take much for fiction to masquerade as fact. One of the latest examples comes from an astonishingly bizarre rumor that recently swept across South African social media platforms. A claim that beloved actor Presley Chweneyagae's body was thrown out of a casket because it allegedly refused to be buried. As sensational as it sounds, this story captivated thousands, sparking debate, confusion, and even spiritual speculation. But what's the truth? It began with a series of viral posts and WhatsApp voice notes, claiming that mourners at Presley Chweneyagae's funeral witnessed a supernatural event. The actor's body allegedly resisted burial, with some reports stating the coffin lid flung open on its own. Others claimed the deceased tossed himself out of the coffin, or that something unseen pushed it from within. Eyewitnesses, whose names are conveniently never mentioned, described the scene as too powerful for the living to contain, with family members reportedly fleeing in fear. Various Facebook pages repeated the claims with dramatic headlines like "Presley's spirit says no to the grave" and "Actor resurrects at his own funeral." TikTok users quickly jumped in with spiritual analysis videos, while others added memes and satirical commentary. While it's impossible to trace the precise origin of the hoax, several factors may have contributed. Celebrity death hoaxes are nothing new. High-profile figures around the world often fall victim to false reports of their passing. In South Africa, where oral storytelling traditions meet the modern-day virality of social media, tales can quickly spiral from fabrication to folklore. There is also speculation that the story was intentionally crafted for engagement, fueling likes, shares, and reactions with clickbait-style drama. Whether driven by superstition, satire, or outright mischief, the story tapped into something deeper within the collective psyche. For Presley Chweneyagae, the idea that his spirit would reject being laid to rest may symbolize something broader, that his legacy is too vibrant, his mission too incomplete, and his cultural presence too essential to be buried, figuratively speaking. Some fans have even said the story, strange as it is, only proves how embedded he is in South Africa's artistic consciousness. Ultimately, the actor's reputation seems to have emerged from the hoax stronger than ever. The absurdity of the claims may have sparked confusion, but it also reminded many fans of just how iconic Presley Chweneyagae remains in South African cinema and culture.